Success Show, where you can get your information and inspiration to create your desires. And in this episode, we're going to discuss how to release anger. So do you ever find yourself angry for no apparent reason? Do you ever find yourself overreactive than maybe the situation could call for? Do you find yourself in a fight with anyone at any given time? These are all indications that you may be feeling anger and are not even aware of it. And I used to feel all of these ways. I remember years ago, I had the realization that if I wasn't upset with my mom, I was upset with my husband. Or I was upset with if I wasn't upset with him, I was upset with someone else, like a friend. So maybe somebody I worked with. But I noticed that I was always in a fight with someone. And not necessarily on the outside, but on the inside. I was fighting. I was fighting with someone in my mind or myself, or my favorite fights were the ones with God. Never win those. My amazing coach and mentor, Karen Lamarck Wilson, helped me understand that I was in a boxing ring with God, and the upset really was anger. I was addicted to anger. And anger helped me feel more powerful than obviously being sad. If you study Abraham Hicks, this actually makes sense from a vibrational standpoint, because anger has a higher, stronger vibration than sadness, and it certainly does feel more powerful and more energetic. I had a false sense of power when I was angry, and that anger served me, and that I was not walking around sad and depressed. I was just pissed off at everyone and everything. Not a fun way to live. And instead of trying to pretend that I wasn't angry, she would tell me, let's believe you. What are you angry about? And this is why coaching is so important. She created an environment for me to ask those important questions, and then gave me the space to go within and be with myself long enough to answer some really tough questions. You know, it's truly amazing. As with any emotion, when we finally feel what we're experiencing, instead of suppressing or depressing or oppressing or numbing or cutting off from ourselves emotionally, I felt my anger. And then it started to release. I allowed the anger to inform me what was happening within me. And with the communication of the anger within me, and with most anger, I realized that the anger stemmed from not getting what I wanted. So instead of hearing myself and paying attention to myself and the way I felt, I would just get angry and stay angry. I would not ask for what I needed or wanted, because I didn't want to be selfish, or I didn't want to upset the other person, or I didn't want to seem this way or that way. I didn't allow myself the room to express my needs, and so I would not speak up and just internalize what I was feeling. No one knew that I was seething inside until I had enough, and then I would blow up. Bottom line is, we get angry when we're not getting what we want. And instead of just being honest with ourselves, being informed by the anger, and then communicating what we want and desire, we suppress, and that's how the anger grows. I have a cousin, my little sweet cousin Sophia, who I'm sure you've heard me speak of before. She is a teenage girl, and she's such a special person in my life. And I call her my little girl, and I have actually ever since she was a baby. But she's going through a tough time in her life right now. And because she's not getting what she wants, and things seem kind of out of her control, she can't get what she wants because of that. And so she feels angry. So I learned a great process from Karen, and I shared it with Sophia while I was in Arizona in the desert.
So this is a process to release any anger that you have inside. So what I have here is an egg. You can go out to a forest, a desert. It's okay, because the food in the egg is going to feed the birds and all that, and the eggshell will become compost, so it's not hurting anything. It's not like you're littering. So basically, you take this egg, which symbolizes, is going to symbolize the containment of your energy. So you take all of your anger, you think about what you're upset about, you think about someone that hurt you or a situation that you're going through, and you put all of your anger, you put all of your emotion in the egg. So you start taking it away from yourself and putting all the emotion in the egg. It's like imagining that it's going, and then you just feel it all in your hand, and you, cool? How's that feel?
Good. So here is the process to release anger in a healthy way as to not harm anyone or anything with your actions, your words, or your behavior. Number 1, feel the anger and be informed by that it's really not, you're not getting what you want. In the case of Sophia, she knew she was angry and admitted it to herself and to me that she was feeling angry, right? Number 2, she processed her anger. In this particular case, she and I threw eggs in the desert and felt and processed that anger. You can do many things, many other processes, such as, write a letter to the person that you're possibly upset with or angry with and then burn it. You can go into your belly and feel the intensity of the feelings and be with the feelings until the feelings actually subside. You could hire a coach that will hold the space for you to process your emotions like Karen does and did for me. Number 3, after you actually have felt the emotions, ask yourself, what is it that I am not getting that I want? When Sophia answered this question, she wanted her parents to stay together and not get a divorce. She wanted to have a say in this change in her life and wasn't being asked how she felt about it, nor could she change it. So number 4, ask yourself, is this something I can do something about, or is it about someone else? Obviously, in the case of Sophia, she couldn't process her feelings. She could process her feelings of anger, but it didn't change the fact that her parents were not going to still be together. So what did she have influence on? Was her own emotions and giving herself the permission to feel what she needed to feel and communicate those feelings when they're appropriate. So just remember that you are an energetic being that lives in a vibrational universe. The communication that we have from us to us is our emotions. Abraham Hicks refers to our emotions as our guidance system. Emotions are there to guide you. And suppressing them, running away from them, numbing yourself, denying them in any way is really suppressing you. It's running away from you. It's numbing you. It's denying yourself to be here at this time in your life. Really feeling yourself and feeling your own life. So if I can do this, you can certainly do this. And I'm happy to say that I still feel anger, but it's when I'm not getting what I want, not because that's the set point that I walk around with each and every day. And my life is so much more expanded and joyful. I'm not in a constant fight with anyone anymore. And I made a truce with myself and, more importantly, God. I took off my boxing gloves, put them down, and left the boxing ring. And so I invite you to leave the ring as well. Please leave me a comment and let me know, how has this information impacted you? Did you identify with this information? Let's continue the conversation. And as always, if you haven't already done so, please go to ChristyWhitman.com and join the family. And if you like this video, please share it with your friends and family. And just remember, the universe is friendly and is always working for you. It's always supporting you in whatever you're asking for. You ask by your energy and your vibration that you send out. If you send it out with anger, it's a low vibration, you're going to get more back. But if you release it and let the light in, you're going to receive more of that in return. Have an amazing week. Hi, I'm excited to announce the release of the Quantum Success Online Magazine, an additional resource for you to receive more information and inspiration to help you create all that you desire. It's available on Amazon and iTunes newsstands now.